Brought to you by YourQuote, an app that makes you write and perform.
Brown girl in a white dress. I am 10 years old, and under the orange hue of the horizon, my mother stands at the window and calls me home. It's only 5 p.m. and the sun is tenderly floating between the sky, flirting with the grass that tapered under my feet. Soul's mother calls me home. But the boys are still playing. They can run till twilight, but my muddy soul's mid-flight little chickadee sits on a tree. Mother has forgotten her feathers have caught dust. Do birds spill little blood drops like red ink even as they fly, or do they settle in their tiny nests heaving? Little boys are playing cricket on the street, but my muddy souls lead me home. Mother is calling. Little girls don't stay out after dark. The moon would eat their pink cheeks and dine on their bosoms. Men would loiter on our streets, their shrill whistles ricocheting off my window like grenades disappearing into the dusk sky. Mother once came to me with a little package of gold earrings. I was a woman now, she told me with pride, but I couldn't smile because my cousin sister had warned me about dirty auntie in red who hurt her and turned her insides outside in. We all feared her like red grandfather's bitter red tongue that greeted grandmother's tears. Dirty auntie in red would walk in unannounced and twist the stomach of little girls. I am 12 years old. And for 3 days every month, grandfather would slap grandmother because he didn't get his morning tea at 8:45. Mother would scurry into the kitchen and brew. A disoriented mouse hides after escaping a cheese trap. Grandmother had strict rules about dirty auntie's visits. We couldn't enter the kitchen when she came. Filthy blood travels from our midriff to everyone's mouths. Our men, little house guests, sipping pink tea. I'm 14. Having prepared for a dance show for 16 hours, my muddy soul's bruised rouge like peaches, but dirty auntie red hijacked my show and the temples shut their doors. But dirty auntie in red didn't know there was a revolution brewing between my thighs. I danced on the street, takka dhimmi takkita. The temple doors jarred open, takka dhimmi takkita. Lord Ganesha sits on the mouse, his vahana, slowly inching forward, leaving his laddus behind, takka dhimmi takkita. The temple doors jar open, the sunlight eats the moonlight, the jasmines rain on the streets unexpectedly. Like dirty auntie red, grandmother stares wide-eyed, my brown skin dancing in a white dress. Takka dhimmi takkita. The temples remembered that the gods belonged first in our wombs and then in their corridors. My real mother had called me home finally. The goddess showed herself once every month on a full moon night in a city street full of people holding their lamps in their palms, watching her quietly as her blooming belly swallowed dirty auntie in red, only to burst into tiny flecks of cosmic dust, enchanted magic. Soon enough, grandfather began making his own tea. Grandmother held me during my period. She had scrubbed for so long she'd forgotten how her bloody hands had once birthed a revolution that returns to us once every month. In case us women forgot how to shed our pasts and brew new cells only to transform our bloody darkened spots to crisp, fresh light, mother comes home in a red sari, her red teacup proudly gleaming off her forehead, just like a drop of my period blood.